Hello, so we're going to be talking about the transits. There should be a chart that's right next to me already, or whatever. So, the moon is at 27 degrees. Not the moon, sorry. The sun is at 27 degrees Sagittarius, which means on Monday, the focus is going to shift from high energy, fun, trying to escape whatever prison or trap that we've been in, into more freedom and that we've been trying to escape in order to experience more freedom and more expansion and just freedom of movement and freedom of expression. Our focus is going to shift from focusing on learning or teaching higher information, wisdom, or trying to be wise and move in a more wise fashion. Is going to shift from that, the giggling, the good energy, the feel good energy, all the opportunities coming in, or feeling just very optimistic and focused on expansion and whatever is expanding for you, and focusing on optimism and higher wisdom and stuff like that. We're shifting from that focus to now, okay, what are the P's and Q's? Okay, dotting my I's and crossing my T's. Like, what? I need to get my shit in order now, because now it's time to move. Okay, I was filling out all of these opportunities. I was filling out something in the distance that was yet to come in, but haven't came in yet. But I could still feel the yumminess of it. I could still feel that this is going to be mooring, not a blessing, because you can never be less, but a be mooring in my life. I could sense it. It's not here yet, but I feel it coming in, and I'm just very optimistic. And then on Monday, the sun moves into Capricorn, and it's like, it's here now, or you're starting to see this, it's starting to come in now. And it's like, okay, it's starting now, it's beginning now. I need to move. I need to start taking action now. I need to make a new plan now. I need to discard of certain things that was serving me in Sagittarius season, because now it's not serving me in Capricorn season. I need to realign. I need to get my shit together, get back in order. And so we're going to be focusing on that coming this Monday, which is going to be, today's Friday the 19th, Saturday 20th, Sunday 21st, the 22nd. So on the December 22nd, the sun will be 0 degrees Capricorn. Okay, now Mars is already there, baby. See the shoulder? Let me stop. Mars is already there. All right, so this weekend you are already seeing it come in. Okay, but because the sun is not there, you're not focused on it though. So this weekend, you're starting to see it come in, but the Sagittarius yumminess, good energy, got so much momentum there that it's like you can't focus on that right now. You don't feel like you can focus on that right now. You feel like you need to kind of bask. Don't plant bad seeds. I just saved your ass. You lucky if you're watching this video right now. Because if you see like, okay, I'm starting to see remnants of the yumminess, the goodness, the be moorings that I've been sensing in my aura field, but it's not in my reality yet. I'm starting to see it come in to my reality. But the sun is still in Sagittarius. I don't feel like I could focus on that right now. I don't feel like I could really give a fuck about that right now, to be honest. Although I am motivated to get a plan together, my focus is more on this optimism, this feeling good energy, this fun, this play, this expansion, and I'm still feeling like I want to follow that. So, but because I am motivated, to ground myself and you know, get my workaholic hat on. I'm going to put that to the side for now. For now. And I'm going to wrap things up over here so I could dive into the Capricorn stuff this coming Monday. Okay, on the 22nd. But you could be careful. You could plant bad seeds if you make it one or the other. Don't make it a choice, because it's not a choice. It's not a choice. It's both of them. Don't make it where, oh, I have to choose between I'm having so much fun right now. I'm having so much enjoyment right now. I already have a plan on or not a plan, but I see a way, right? Sagittarius is sight. I see a way that I could maintain and keep this Sagittarius energy without necessarily having to cater to my responsibilities, Capricorn, to cater to my obligations. So if you view this, right, because we're all having this internal battle, this influence of, I'm motivated to do the Capricorn stuff, to be a workaholic, to get my boss bitch, bad bitch, boss nigga shit on, right, and get this money. But with my focus still in Sagittarius, it's like I could do that, right? I could do that in a way that is light. You know, that's not like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I could do that in a way where it's like, I don't have to take care of my responsibilities or my obligations and still get the money, still get the boss bitchness. Don't do it like that. That's planting bad seeds. That's making it where, like, you feel like you're making it a choice where I have to choose between being boggled down into my responsibilities and being serious and getting my shit done. I have to choose between, you know, seriousness energy and restraining myself and being responsible, between this light, fun, joyful, fuck it energy and this feel good energy, this lighthearted and this just like this you know, this like this good yummy energy of just like everything is going my way, all these opportunities I can't lose. I'm at the top right now. It's like a good, Sagittarius brings a good spiritual high. Sagittarius represents ascension. It's like I'm at the top right now. I'm feeling good. Like, can't nothing knock me down. Like, I don't need, you know what I mean? Humble. And also a little bit of realism, right? That Mars and Capricorn is going to motivate you to be a little bit more, you know, realistic, right? But that Mars and Capricorn with the Sag still in the sun is making you feel like you have to choose between it, because the energies don't mix. But I'm telling you, don't choose between it, because that is going to result in bad seeds. Because when say you make the wrong decision, right? And even if you make the right decision, I guess you could say, which is the Mars and Capricorn, and you decide to be serious and all this and the third, you're kind of like making stuff harder for yourself than it needs to be. You could still enjoy the fun, light-hearted Sagittarius, you know, feeling that you know, for the last 3 degrees that the sun is still in there. And the moon is in Sagittarius as well. Today, I'm literally filming this and posting this today on the new moon in Sagittarius. So we're focused on the optimism and the feel good, and we also feel it inside. Our inner world feels really good and yummy right now as well. And you know, it's easy to get carried away by that and feel like, because the only sign that's in Capricorn right now is Mars. You still have Venus and Sag, the moon and the sun and Mercury and Sag still. So it could feel like you have all this energy and momentum here, but then you have like Mars that's kind of cranking your style, and it could really make it seem like you have to choose between the two, but you don't. And you be planting bad seeds if you look at it like that. So plant good seeds and look at it like, I'm going to do I'm motivated to do the Capricorn stuff, right? Be disciplined, take care of what I need to take care of, do what I need to do to level up, to boss up, to be a boss bitch, to be a boss baby, to get that money, right? But I don't need to be super grounded, and I don't need to be super serious. I could take care of my responsibilities and have fun while doing it. I don't have to take it so seriously. You know what I mean? Just while these energies are still in the middle of transitioning out of Sagittarius, it's like we're moving into Sagittarius, but some planets are ahead of other planets. So it's like we're feeling both energies right now. So you kind of just have to manage both energies. And that's how you're going to plant good seeds for Capricorn season. Because now when all the personal planets get into Capricorn season, and we have that Capricorn stellium now, the sun, the moon, Venus and Mercury meets Mars in Capricorn. When that happens now, it's like you are managing both energies. So like now that like they're all in Capricorn, it's like things are going to be easier for you, because now you're not managing both energies. You're only managing just the Capricorn energy, and now you're about to go full force, even harder. And you was already going hard, but now you're about to just only go harder. So now shit is only about to get better from here. You see what I'm saying? But if you look at it like, oh, it's a choice, it's a decision I have to choose between. I have to either be serious or be fun. I can't be both. If you look at it like that and you choose the Sagittarius energy, which would be the wrong choice, because that's the energy that we're leaving right now. If you were to choosing the Capricorn energy, it's just choosing one or the other is bad. But you're better off, if you have that mindset, you would be better off choosing the Capricorn energy, even though you would be making things harder for yourself unnecessarily. You're still better off choosing that energy, just because then when all the planets finally move to Capricorn, that's when things will get easier for you, even though things could be easier for you right now if you just manage both energies. But yeah. But however, if you choose the Sagittarius energy, which is the energy that's fading right now, and you be like, oh, I have to choose one or the other, fuck it, I'm gonna choose the fun, the optimism, the feel good energy, the wild energy, right? The here for a good time, not a long time. I'm at the top. I'm at the top of the world right now. I'm doing my thing right now. Like, can't nobody stop me. If you choose that energy over the grounded, let me ground myself, let me get realistic, let me set up a plan, right? And when you match that with Sagittarius, this is seeing the vision. This is seeing the plan. So this is not like writing down the plan, but this is more like conducting a plan in your head through sight, like through pictures, like you're seeing it and you're putting it together like that, instead of like actually like writing it down. And so when all the planets are fully in Capricorn, at least the sun, I could say, is in Capricorn, then that's probably when you're going to want to sit down and actually write it out for yourself, especially when Mercury gets in there too. But for right now, it's like you're just kind of conducting it in your head, and that's good. That's managing both energies. But sorry to keep getting off topic. Planting the bad seed would be, I'm only just going to focus on just the Sagittarius energy. I'm going to put aside the Capricorn energy, and I'm not going to save it for later. Like I'm saying, fuck that energy. See, if you're not aware of astrology and you're not aware that the feel good energy is descending, is going down, and the Capricorn responsible energy is starting to come in, and you might get irritated and feel like it's fucking up your flow, it's fucking up your vibe, and you just want to like not manage both. You don't realize that, no, it's coming in because this is the new season. Like, it's showing you a glimpse of like, this is the new thing now that we're stepping into, and you're not making that shift. Instead of being resistant and like, no, I want to stay here with Sagittarius. You know what I mean? Then, when all the planets finally do move into Capricorn, especially the sun and the moon, when it moves into Capricorn, you're going to be focused on, money, being the GOAT, being the shit, right? But because you said fuck the planning part, fuck the grounding myself and getting real part, when you go to try to, become the GOAT, create that legacy, become that boss. You know what I mean? When you go to do it, you're gonna fall flat on your face. You're gonna fall flat on your face. And after every high comes a crash. And Sagittarius represents the high right now. And you could maintain the high by, like, you could stay, like, on that level by, like, grounding yourself and getting a little bit realistic and kind of trying to, and just managing both of the energies right now. So that way now when you go into Capricorn, it's like you rose and you're like at the peak, you're at the top. You're at a high with Sagittarius. If you manage both energies with Capricorn, right, you're going to stop rising, but you're not going to crash. You're going to stay stagnant, and then you're going to start to rise again because you have this set plan that is realistic. You're handling your responsibilities. You're working with the Capricorn energy with grace. And you're still remaining open and optimistic, right? You're balancing both of those energies. And so now you're going to be stagnant. Then boom, but still up there, right? Still on that higher level. And then boom, all the planets go into Capricorn. And then now you're starting to rise again, even higher now. Things are even just getting better and better and more better from here. You didn't experience no crash. You only experienced a little stagnation for a little bit. But if you make it like a choice and you say fuck the planning, fuck the grounding energy, fuck the making sense of my actions right now. I just want to move. I just want to blast off. I just want to go. I just want to stay in this energy, bask in this energy. And then when all the planets move into Capricorn, you're going to feel like, okay, like it's time for me to boss up, but you don't have no foundation. You didn't set that plan together. You didn't take care of that responsibility you were supposed to take care of. And now that thing that was funding you is now like you can't rely on it no more because you didn't pay that bill. You didn't call the company on the date that y'all set. Like, you missed that appointment. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like now you're having to play catch up a little bit because you realize the mistake that you made by choosing one energy over the other. So now you're having to backtrack, right? And that's going to be after you experience the fall. Oh shit. After you done fell on your face, it's like, damn, everything was going good. Where did I go wrong? And then now you're going to think back, and then now you're going to be going to the things that you were supposed to be doing, right? And trying to like do it now. And that's so like now you're just trying to play catch up because now you're behind. You see what I'm saying? You were supposed to be doing that before all the planets fully went into Capricorn. While it's only only Mars is in Capricorn right now, so you're having that motivation, but all the other planets are still in Sagittarius, so it's just a managing of energies that we got to do right now, and that's totally fine. That's totally okay. Manage them energies. You feel me? Manage them energies. Take care of your responsibilities right now. See the plan in your head, and hold on to that image, to that plan in your head. And move towards it without having to be so stern and serious. You're going to double down on the plan when all the planets go into Capricorn. But right now, just see the plan, be aware of the plan, receive it, and hold it. Hold on to it until you'll know when the time is right, because naturally you'll start to double down on that plan that is kind of just floating around in your ethereal realm right now. Ethereal. So So that is how you're going to plant good seeds for this new upcoming shift, this new upcoming Capricorn season. So that way now, when Capricorn season comes, shit is only getting better. Shit is only getting better as each planet slowly slips into Capricorn. The more better and better, and the more you're going to double down and grasp more and more of your next steps. But right now you're just seeing it with Mars and Capricorn. And when you see it, hold on to it. Don't dismiss it and don't choose one or the other, okay? So I feel like that was the message. I feel like that was like what, because yeah, I feel like that is what my higher self wanted me to like tell you guys, because let me tell you, I just felt a pressure to read the astrology chart, to turn on the camera and read the chart. So I literally just turned on my phone camera and started reading the chart. And now that I got all of that out, my baby, hold on. But yeah, now that I got all of that out, I kind of feel like that was the message. I'm being called to talk about the North Node right now, being in Pisces, and the South Node being in Virgo. So the South Node is in Pisces right now. So we're moving towards our dreams. This is like what we as a collective is moving towards. This is the collective goal right now. This is the collective north right now. Even if you're not aware of it subconsciously, this is like collectively, this is like what we're all like aiming for in 2026. Okay? Is we're aiming for our dreams to come true. We're aiming for more of a spiritual connection with life and with our higher self, and with whatever, if you're religious, then with God, or whatever it is that you believe in. And collectively, we're moving towards having faith. We're moving towards thriving off of faith rather than off of the details, rather than off of control. So with the Sagittarius, just keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of your mind. That is the spiritual path that we're all on as a collective right now. So as you manage take heed to that, as you manage the Capricorn and the Sagittarius energy, as you manage both of those energies at the same time, always know that at the end of the day, like that should be like the ultimate conclusion. As you manage both of these energies, faith. I have faith in something higher and more powerful than me. And I have faith that it is looking out for me for my highest good, and that I can rely on it, and that I don't need to worry. I don't need to stress. I don't need to fall into the lower paradigms of Capricorn, of stressing, high stress, or the lower paradigms of Virgo, which is the collective South Node, worry. Okay? So when all the planets move into Capricorn, to kind of keep, that's when we're going to be like doubling down on the plan that's forming in our heads right now. When all the planets get into Capricorn and we double down on it, the stress and the worry is going to be very easy to creep in. But cling on to this message. Cling on to it like dear life. Faith is the answer. Faith is the boat that I am on as I travel through these tough and unknown waters. Okay? Faith is my sanctuary. It is my home. It is my refuge. It is my place of peace. Faith. And I'm going to maintain my faith, my peace, my refuge within this Capricorn season as I receive the downloads from my higher self, from the universe, on what steps to take, what plan to set in place, what foundation to set in place, how to move. I am trusting the divine to bring it to me, and I am following that. Okay? Okay? All right? So it's a surrendering that is happening. You're surrendering to the divine. The divine is giving you the plan, the outline, the blueprint, right? The steps, the order, the way to do it, the way to go about it. Okay? The correct way. Saturn deals with doing things the correct, right way. So you surrender, then only then are you able to receive. And then once you receive it, which is going to most likely be on Monday, the 22nd, once you receive it, then all you have to do is just believe in that. Believe in that. Believe in it. And go for it. And it's going to just be a easy ride. It's going to be a very easy ride. And it's going to be you're going to be really happy. You're going to be really happy during this season. If you, 1 second. You're going to be really happy during this season if you take heed, to this message, and you surrender, and you follow the plan that you have received. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be the blast off. After you already got out of Sagittarius season, okay? The aftermath is actually the blast off. Right now, it's like you feel very like, it's like you're at the start. You're at the start line. And you're like, have all this energy. You're like, I'm just ready to go. Like, I'm excited. And you have all this optimism. It's like, I'm ready. But then when it's time to go, you're feeling like the Capricorn energy of like, oh, like I thought it was going to feel better than this. Like, I didn't know, like, dang, I have to be like grounded and responsible and I have to be serious and I have to, no, you don't. Not if you surrender. Pisces energy, and trust in the vision that you're receiving and be disciplined in that vision and actually like stick to the plan, discipline in that way, right? Stick to the plan and handle whatever responsibilities you need to handle. But because you're going to, my point is that you're not going to feel heavy while you're still, going to be disciplined. You're still going to take care of your responsibilities and stuff like that, but you're not going to feel heavy. You know what I mean? Because you're still going to feel light like you do when in Sagittarius. Sagittarius feels light. They feel like they could fly. Like, Sagittarius is a very light energy. And when pushed up against the Capricorn energy, yeah, you're going to feel like you want to stay here. You're going to feel like, I'm not trying to go like there. Like, you know what I mean? But that's only because you're not trusting in the divine. You're not surrendering. So surrender, then you're able to receive the plan. And as you're following the plan, you're still in that state of surrender, right? And then all the planets go into Capricorn, but you're still in a state of surrender because you're working with the universe as like the universe is your business partner, right? The North Node is in Pisces. Make the universe your business partner. And it's not going to feel heavy. And it's not going to feel like a drag. And it's not going to feel like you're going back into a prison that you just escaped. It's not going to feel like that. But that's if you surrender. Let go and let God. And you will just that is when you will experience the blast off. You will feel like, all right, now I'm blasting off, now everything's coming in now. This is a season of receiving, in other words. But what it looks like is you putting in the work, you grounding yourself, you taking care of your responsibilities, your obligations, you handling shit, you being a boss bitch, a boss nigga. That's what it looks like. But internally, what's going on is you're in a state of surrender and you're just going with the flow. And the flow is leading you to handle business, but you're happy to handle it. You see what I'm saying? Because the universe is, when you surrender, you align with your higher self. And your higher self is a piece of the universe. Is the universe. So now you're in alignment with the universe. Your desires, your wants is exactly the same desires and wants that the universe wants for you. So now where the universe is guiding you and leading you to do is what you want to do anyway. And it doesn't feel heavy because you're just receiving this. It's like, here, do this. And you're like, I want to do this anyway. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Like, I'm blasting off because this is going to ascend me even more. This is going to boss me up even more. This is going to level me up even more. Thank you, universe, for bringing this to me. I will happily work on this. I will happily be disciplined and make sure I get this done. Because it doesn't feel like I'm disciplining myself. It doesn't feel like work. It just feels like I'm leveling up. It just feels like I'm in my come up season. It just feels like I'm bossing up. It doesn't feel like I'm like forced to do something, or like I'm in a strict environment, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like, you know what I mean? I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Like, it just doesn't feel heavy. It feels light. It feels fun. It feels good. But it's all the Capricorn stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's all the Capricorn stuff. So plant good seeds. Because if you plant bad seeds and you try to discard and you don't surrender to the universe, and then you discard and try to avoid all the Capricorn workaholic stuff because you don't trust the universe, so you feel like it's the Capricorn energy that is really the blast off. That is really all of the bemoorings that the universe is trying to bring into you. But because you don't trust the universe, you look at it like, oh, I'm being put back in a cage that I just got free from, or life was just going good for me. Now it's going bad for me. Like, you're like looking at it like through like the wrong lens. Like, you're trying to escape from something that's actually good because you don't know how to surrender. Or you're like, okay, fine. Like, I'll give up all this good energy for, you know, stability and this plan, but you're like depressed. You feel like you're striving. You feel like you feel like you just went from like a really good high, and now you're like sinking back down into the floor, crashing back down into the floor, and is in like a prison again, or is like you just feel like life is like being hard on you, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, damn, like, you feel like you was winning and now you feel like you're losing. Like, that's if you planted bad seeds. You're gonna feel like that when all the planets, especially the moon and the sun, goes into Capricorn. That's how you're gonna feel like if you planted bad seeds. You didn't surrender to the universe. You're not going with the flow. You're not giving into the energies. You're not receiving. And you're looking at the Mars and Capricorn like it's a choice that has to be made. You have to choose between one or the other. But no, it's not choosing. It's managing both. And while you're managing both of them, you're surrendering to the universe. You're just in a state of going with the flow and managing both energies. That's it. Go with the flow, manage both the Capricorn and the Sagittarius energies, and you're good to go. Blast off from there. Blast off from there. Okay? I'm ready. Are you ready to blast off? This is our come up. This is our come up. Let's go. We about to, this is our winning season. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like me, or you just want to support me, or you just want to be nice, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. If you stream my new song, The Fifth Dimension, I just released it today. Just dropped it today. And I'm so excited, you know, for you to hear it and, you know, see what you think about it and see how the song performs. I really love this song. It's my favorite song that I have out so far. I only have like 3 songs out so far. And yeah, you know, it's going to be right here on the screen. It's on all streaming platforms. Just look up my name, Nestle Sidu, and all my songs will come up. This specific song is called The Fifth Dimension. Yeah, just check me out, listen to it. And, you know, thank you so much for watching this video anyways, even if you don't listen to it. And I love you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.